What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and today I am going to be doing my Christmas video a day late because who cares? I'm still doing it, and that's what matters. But yeah, this month has just kind of been like the Rogue One month for me. I was just working on the figures, got the video and the showcase done, went and saw the movie, slept for like a week and a half, and then Christmas kind of came. And I wasn't ready for anything, and I was just kind of like falling out of bed every morning, and like, I honestly don't know what happened, but Christmas is already over, and yeah, but this has been a pretty good year, and I figure I should still make this video to talk to you guys one more time before 2016 is over. So yeah, I kind of blew it with the timing this year, and I apologize for that, because I know some of you guys were looking for this video yesterday, but I mean, I nailed it with the timing for the Rogue One showcase. That worked out pretty well, right? Yeah, but anyway, I don't really think, for me, there has to be a designated time for where I thank you guys and just wish you the best, because you guys helped me achieve so much in 2016, so I don't care if it was yesterday. Merry Christmas, man. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the things. You guys are amazing, and I really can't convey to you in one video, or any video really, just what it means to work on custom minifigures, review LEGO sets, and talk about upcoming LEGO sets, and then have thousands of people being there to support just that, just what I consider to be my hobby. I can't convey to you how special that is, how special of a privilege that is, what it means to me. And I realize, you know, however, you know, repetitive it might sound every year, especially to those of you who have stuck with me for the past several years now, it could not be more true than at the end of each year when I'm here with this many minifigures to show for it, because there's no way I would have made this many minifigures in the span of 1 year if it wasn't for you guys. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys driving me to do this, I wouldn't be able to continue. I wouldn't have been able to even get this far. I mean, I've done this consistently for 8 years, and there's no way I would have been able to do so if it wasn't for all of you guys encouraging me to do it. And I mean, like I said, I feel like not even that is enough to convey to you how special this whole thing is to me. It is so cool, and it is just so amazing. You guys, like I said, are so amazing. And yeah. So one more time, Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. If you don't celebrate it, I hope 2016 has been everything you've wanted this year to be and more. And I hope the same will be, you know, for 2017 for all of you, because I've got so many plans for 2017. I'm sure all of you do, and I plan on tackling all of them with, you know, to the best of my ability. And I'm sure the same holds up for every one of you watching this video right now. And so just to quickly recap all of the projects I was able to complete thanks to you guys and all of your support. In January, I was finally able to showcase the 3 Halo 5 Guardians collaborative minifigures. I made 2 minifigures for the release of Deadpool, 6 for Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and only a month later, 11 more minifigures for the release of Captain America Civil War, followed by 3 more minifigures after the movie had come out. And then I went back around and finished 2 minifigures that I had started for The Flash Season 2. I also started on 10 minifigures for X-Men Apocalypse. Even though that didn't work out, you can still totally look forward to that showcase happening in January or February, as I know a lot of you are still looking forward to that video, as I'm looking forward to finally finishing those figures. And then I made 8.5 minifigures for Suicide Squad, and that half part is pretty literal if you take a look at Enchantress. I also plan on finishing her sometime in January or February, and she will get her own showcase, even though I'm pretty sure no one cares. But I also did 4 minifigures for Doctor Strange, 1 figure for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 in the form of Ghost Rider, and then finally, to conclude the year, just recently with my entire set of 10 minifigures for Rogue One, a Star Wars story, with a little help from Andrew VXTC. Just an absolutely insane lineup of minifigures to do on and off throughout the entire year. So for the most part, that's what I wanted 2016 to be. I made most of the minifigures that I wanted to this year, obviously excluding, you know, finishing X-Men Apocalypse, and also I was planning on doing a lot more CW customs for the CW to DC TV shows, but that didn't exactly work out either. Maybe I'll have some time to make those next year. We'll see. And even 2017 is going to be really stacked. But I mean, another thing this year, I didn't exactly, you know, do a whole lot of vlogs or a whole lot of reviews, and that's something else I'm hoping to improve on next year, because, you know, it's not just working on these custom minifigures that I love doing, it's just, you know, all of it. Doing the reviews and doing the analysis videos are also super fun, and talking to you guys over on my second channel that you see the outro of at the end of every single video on here. But unfortunately, one thing, you know, that factored into that was just how much time it takes to make all these figures, so I didn't really have a lot of time to put towards reviews or, you know, vlogs. So again, we'll see what I can do in 2017, even though 2017 again is almost just as stacked as 2016. And in terms of places that I went to this year, in March we used Batman vs Superman as a really good excuse to drive halfway across the country to visit my good buddy Joe, 111 Brick Reviews 111, and Epic Nick 100 hopped on a plane and came to, and that was super awesome. We hung out in Kansas City, Missouri for like 5 days, explored, went to all kinds of super cool restaurants and different places. We saw BVS probably a good 3 times, and that was awesome. Went to IKEA for the first time in 10 years. I mean, God, there just have been no IKEAs where I've lived, you know, since 2006. So that was pretty awesome. The entire trip was so awesome, just seeing my 2, you know, best friends in this community and just hanging out with them and not being pulled in so many different directions like at Brick Fair. So that was a super amazing memory that 2016 had created for me and my family that I will definitely never forget, because it was so damn cool, and that was the furthest away from the East Coast that I have ever been. Then only 5 months later, we saw each other again at Brick Fair, Virginia 2016, which was so insane this year. My God, this was the best turnout we've ever had. I mean, we had so many people that were able to make it this year. Yes, a few weren't able to make it back, but there were also so many that were able to come for their first time, and it was so insane. The pop culture section this year, it was just all of us in just a pile of chairs, no walking space, but it was such an awesome creative environment with so many people that I know from the community all in one place. There is no better time for me every year than Brick Fair and the week I get to spend with everyone, even though that week always feels like it goes by so damn quick, and I feel like every year I just have less and less time to devote to everything that I want to, and it's just, this year blew by far the quickest. I mean, 8 days was gone in 3. That's, I mean, every year, I don't know how, but it just gets faster and faster and faster. But number one, you know, the number one, you know, like best thing that we did this year at Brick Fair was going to see the release of Suicide Squad in IMAX. That was probably an entire month of just non-stop planning and coordination between myself, Joe, 111 Brick Reviews, and then and you know, 30 people, like 30 people that we were trying to get in the same place at this theater at the AMC Tyson's Corner, an hour away from the convention center, and it ended up working out. I mean, it was insane, all that we went through to get the tickets to go on sale, all the phone calls that were made, all the texts that were sent, but it made for an awesome experience. We were all there and we all saw the movie together. It was great. Brick Fair this year was great. You guys that came up to me were amazing. I mean, it's just, I mean, it is such a huge honor, and I have to thank you guys so much for the privilege of being able to be that person to those of you that come to Brick Fair Virginia 2016. So thank you to every single person that came up to me during the public days, and, you know, just in general at Brick Fair. It was amazing, and I mean, it's just the best environment ever. I mean, Brick Fair is where it's at. Brick Fair is the best, and I cannot wait for 2017 and what it will bring, because I'm hoping that a little more time will be what 2017 brings, and hopefully a little bit more breathing room, because I swear it's like Rogue One. Like, nobody, you know, got their character arc. It was just like everyone got screen time, but then it was over. Like, yeah, I don't know how I just turned that into a whole Rogue One reference, but anyway, yeah, I think I'm just about done gushing over how amazing Brick Fair is every single year, and how much I love it, and how great it is to see all of you guys there. So yeah, that was a thing. Alright, so in closing, my 2017 plans, all of the showcases of minifigures I'm hoping to make, and everything I'm hoping to do here on my channel throughout the year. I have yet to make the official roadmap like I did to manage everything in 2016, but I've got a pretty sweet series of notes down here on my phone, and I should mention before I even begin, I have yet to decide on what minifigures exactly I'll be making for all the major releases throughout 2017, but those notes include me going back in January and February and finishing my X-Men Apocalypse minifigures, finishing Enchantress over here, getting her showcased, and then also doing Ghost Rider showcase probably around when the series comes back on for its winter premiere, and possibly Assassin's Creed. If I end up enjoying the movie after seeing Rogue One a couple more times, I might make those two Assassins, but I haven't heard great things, unfortunately. Wolverine 3 in March, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in May, Wonder Woman in June, Spider-Man Homecoming in July, Thor Ragnarok and Justice League both dropping in November, and then Star Wars Episode 8 in December to wrap up the year. And then, of course, if I can, a few DC TV minifigures trickled throughout if I can fit them in, and that is what I'm planning to do, guys. In terms of minifigures for 2017, it's almost slightly more terrifying than 2016. So here's to hopefully making it all happen, and I know you guys will get me through it regardless. Other than that, I'm hoping to be a bit more on top of reviews in 2017, because 2016 I did review a lot of sets, but I missed out on too many to even count. And then also more vlogs, because there are a small group of you over on MGF Extra who loyally look forward to all my vlogs and behind the scenes videos, and I mean, I can't count how many vlogs I've done on my hand, but I feel like I could. I didn't do a lot this year. I did them like monthly, sometimes every 2 months. It was pretty rough because of all these figures I was working on, and that's something else I'm hoping to improve on and make more time for as 2017 goes on. But that's it for 2016, guys. Thank you so much for making this year so amazing, so much better than the last few years. None of this would have been possible without you. All of your support, encouraging me and driving me to do what I do every single year is just, again, so special and means so much to me. You have no idea. And thank you for this past year, and I hope you will be sticking with me for all of 2017. I'm going to do my best to make it so much better than even 2016 has been. And again, I hope you'll be with me for the entire ride. And that's it for 2016. It's been nuts. I'm so done, but I'm gonna make my New Year's montage, and that'll be it. We did it. All right, I'm done. Goodbye. What's going on, guys? It's my Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, son of a bitch, Kwanzaa. To continue what we have started here in 2016, even though my OCD will constantly be conflicted because 7 is not an even number. What am I talking about? And after that, oh my God.